Welcome to another episode of Shipper War.
Shipper War. When ship happens, I'm there.
First news is coming out of Superman Man of Steel, so it's been officially announced that Amy Adams is going to be playing Lois Lane. My two issues on this is, number one, Lois Lane is going to be in the film. I was kind of hoping they would do the whole Spider-Man reboot kind of thing and actually give Superman / Clark Kent a love interest that's new, refreshing, somebody from his past maybe. Anybody but Lois Lane, because now they're going back to the whole same routine from all the previous films and of course the TV series. I was just kind of hoping for something new and different from all those other previous outlets of the Superman story. And my second issue is when I look at Amy Adams, I think of Lana Lang and I don't think of Lois Lane, because Lana Lang in the comics has red hair and she has blue eyes or green eyes. I don't remember. I think she has green eyes. And I believe Amy Adams also has green eyes. Maybe they could be blue. I'm not exactly sure. But she looks more like a Lana Lang than she does as a Lois Lane. So that's my issue. But of course they can fix that by dyeing her hair brown and whatever, but I don't know. Other casting news, actor Armie Hammer has been cast as the prince in the new Snow White film, the one with Kristen Stewart. Other casting news, Drew Barrymore has been cast in the film How to Be Single, which is based off of a bestseller. It's going to be a romantic comedy. So for those who are big fans of American Pie, well, here's some good news for you guys. They're coming out with a fourth film. Yes, a fourth film. And they're going to bring back all the characters from the first, the second, and the third back into this fourth film. And my opinion on this whole fourth film happening is that they should have stopped after the first one. Still image and behind the scenes photos have came out from the films One Day, The Good Doctor, and New Year's Eve. So if you haven't checked out these photos, well, I suggest you go and check them out. Freida Pinto from the movie Slumdog Millionaire has been quoted in saying that she can't see herself ever working with Patel ever again because she believes that they cannot ever recreate the chemistry they had again in another film. So she says, no offense to him, but she doesn't believe that she will be able to work with him again. And likewise, he also said the same thing about her in an interview. Okay. Trailers to come out this past 3 weeks, extended trailers and also new trailers. The first one is Friends with Benefits, the second one is Captain America, the third one is When Harry Tries to Marry, and the fourth one is Midnight in Paris, which is the Woody Allen film. Shipperness movies to come out these past 3 weeks, there's only one, and that's Source Code, which is a Jake Gyllenhaal film where he has to go back in time somehow and go through this train thing to save this woman who he ends up falling in love with, and then stuff happens. The first TV news, which is not really TV news, but it's in relations to a TV show that's still on TV. Okay, it's that the last book to Vampire Diaries has been released, so that means that the end game for the shipperness of the series is in this book. I haven't read it. I haven't even looked up whether who Elena ends up with at the end of this book, but it is the last book to the Vampire Diaries series, so I'm going to assume whatever happens in this book is going to be the end game for the TV series, because if it's not the end game for the TV series, what exactly is the TV series basing itself off of if it's not basing itself off of the source material of what it is? Yes. And the last TV news and news in general is coming out of Castle. The actors who play the lead actor and the lead actress in the series were interviewed and they were asked what they thought about their characters and if whether or not they wanted their characters to end up together or hook up anytime soon. And both actors weigh on their thoughts on what they want for their character. One's for it, the other one's like, I'm not sure if it should happen now or if it should happen later, but eventually it'll happen. That is all for this episode of Shipper War. Goodbye and until next time.